Hello, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to this week's car boot haul video from new location. I am back in the front bedroom now. I have made that bed today, but the dogs have walked all over it and there are two dogs asleep on it. You can just about, this is Darcy just here. And then there's Molly, look, just over there. So the dogs have walked all over it, which is why it looks unmade, but I have made it today. So I don't yet know whether these videos will come from this angle. I'm trying to get you centered. Maybe I should just move myself. I don't know whether they'll come from this angle or whether we'll work something else out because the office corner is still a bit of a work in progress. But in the meantime, I've set my temporary table up here. That's slightly better, isn't it? Temporary table up here so you can see what I've bought. And I've got two bags of stuff under the table as well. We're going to start with the bags of stuff. So I did fill a bag with Steve and then I got another bag for a tenner. Fill a bag is £3. Just in case you're new, and I know most of you aren't, you can get a bag this size. In fact, you can get a bag any size. It doesn't care what size bag you use. And out of a certain area of his stock, you can fill as much as you want for £3. And some weeks I do one and some weeks I don't. So let's have a look and see what I got this week. There are several mugs. We are mug heavy this week. So first up, this one is one of the V&A Victoria and Albert Museum ones. I think it's a little bit faded. I think it's been put in the dishwasher. It does say microwave and dishwasher safe, but dishwashers quite often end up fading things a bit. But yeah, so that one. And I usually keep a tally, or sometimes I try and remember to keep a tally of how many items I've got so we can work out how much it cost me per item. This is an Emma Bridgewater Lorries and Diggers melamine mug. It has a little chip here. God, I don't know how people chip melamine. I mean, that's quite an achievement, isn't it? Chipping melamine. It has a little chip, but I don't think that'll be a problem. Anyway, that's the second item. Things are not perfect today by any means, because this is a set of Nigella measuring cups, except it isn't. It is 3 of a set. I'm not even sure they are all the same set. I haven't had the Nigella measuring cups before, but they all seem to be different glazes. Surely they would normally all be the same glaze, wouldn't they? I don't know. If you've got or had the Nigella measuring cups, I'd love to know if they're different glazes. So I've got the quarter cup, the third cup and the half cup, but I haven't got the 1 cup measure. So still worth it for fill a bag. For the price I pay for fill a bag stuff, it's still worth it. But it would have been nicer if it was a full set. Just realised that I matched the wallpaper. A squeegee, not to sell, to clean our windows with. And we needed one of those. And so when I saw one in fill a bag, I thought I'll have a. So I'm going to put him down as an item anyway, because I would have had to pay for him if I'd gone to a shop, wouldn't I? Why have I given him a masculinity? A Piero Dunoon mug. This is Piero designed by Jackie Reynolds for Dunoon Ceramics. Somebody has one of these listed at $19.99. So if that's what they go for, then that will pay for the entire bag. And I thought this one was interesting. It says, fair play to you. And it is a considered by Helen James exclusively for Dunn's stores. There are a couple of this range listed, although not this specific one. And it should be a safe tenner. Should be a safe tenner. 4, you can see I've already researched them, 4 Denby Langley Mayflower side plates. Very slight nibble in the rim of this one. Considerable chip out of that one. And then 2 others which don't appear to have blemishes at all. So 4 of those. Will I put them down? I'll put them down as 1 item. Although they probably won't be listed as 1 item. They'll probably be listed individually. Well, you know, as a multi-listing. These I thought might be good for Natalie. They are menstrual pain heat patches. She's been complaining the last few months of some backache and whatever. There's only 2 left in a box of 4, but I thought she could try them. And then if they work, we could know whether it was worth getting more of those. So I'm putting a separate tally of the things that aren't to sell. This is I looked this up already and I've forgotten it immediately. A Laurie American Girl doll. They only sell for about £6 or £7, so nothing very exciting there. Also, her shorts will not stay on. She is losing her shorts at every moment, and she should have a little hat, and there's no hat. This one is a fail. It's going to go straight back into the charity box. It is an e-cloth, but I thought it was an e-cloth that you just clean with water, and it's not. It's an e-cloth mop head. I didn't see that, so that's going to go straight back in the charity box, or out through the bedroom door, which is where I threw it by mistake. I put the little fail on. I've now got 3 tallies going. 2 balls for the dogs, 1 straightforward tennis ball and 1 squashy little rugby ball. Bella loves a squashy little ball. So those will go on our tally. And something else just for us, a pooper scooper, which we will not use, but lots of poo bags with it, which we will. So it was worth throwing the poo bags in. Just if it's fill a bag, it's practically free. So we will never, ever not have enough poo bags in this house. A Plan Toys digger excavator. These are really, really decent quality. There you go, Plan Toys on them. Really decent quality children's wooden toys. I'll have to get this paint off the wheels, but that's fine. That's going to chip off. Really, really good quality, and they sell quite well. And then the last thing in the bag is a Babyliss curling tong. This is the 226U something or other. 2287BU. People have got these listed for 20 odd quid. So nice little bag of stuff there. Molly's having a look. Hi Molly, there's nothing in the bag for you. Nothing in the bag for you. Nice collection of bits there. I ended up with 9 to sell, 5 for us and 1 to go back in the charity bag. So that's a total of 15 items, 20 pence per item. Nice bag of stuff for 20p a go, and will easily pay for itself. The recyclers have just turned up 2 days late. I think they've changed our day and just not told us. And then I had another bag of stuff from Steve, but this bag was a tenner. And this was just my collection of stuff that I got off of his table. And then I went over and said to his dad, how much for this? And he said, oh, 10 a lot. I got the Rubik's Race again. I got this a few weeks ago. The one I got had a couple of bits missing. So when I saw this on the table, I was like, I'm going to get that. And if it has got some missing, it won't matter. As it happens, this one is complete. So these items cost me a tenner altogether. So I've got 1. I'm going to unpack 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 items for a tenner. So slightly under a quid a piece by the time you work it out. I thought it was Joseph, and now I don't think it is. It says Mustard on the side. Picked it up because I thought the colours were Joseph. In that case, I don't want it. I'm not even sure what it is. I suppose it's an ice cream scoop, is it? But I saw the colours and thought, oh, Joseph. To be fair, a Mustard ice cream scoop costs £8.46 new. Who's paying £8.46 for an ice cream scoop? Tammy's in the background going, weird people. Apparently it is a premium cooking range, the Mustard stuff, so maybe it is worth listing. There we go. No, green plastic. A crimpet. I have bought and sold crimpets before. 2 mugs off the table, so lots of mugs out of the filler bag, but also 2 mugs off the table. I've got Cats Galore by Cherry Denman for Dunoon, and a Harrods mug. Harrods Knightsbridge teddy bear mug. No idea of value on those. I don't understand either why some of Steve's mugs are on the table and some of them in filler bag. I don't know how he makes his mind up. But he watches this, so perhaps he'll let me know. Now, I got a Casio pink calculator. I sold one of these a few weeks ago. Literally, this very one I sold a few weeks ago. This is the pink back that goes on it, but also this grey back was attached. So, not entirely sure why. So, and now I've got a spare calculator back. Who knows? Maybe I'll get a calculator it'll fit on. So, there's my Casio back. It needs a clean up. It's a bit scuffed and a bit grubby, but a clean up nicely. It switches on, that's what matters. It switches on and the buttons work. And 1 spare calculator back. And then this one, which is a Casio MX8V. Sorry, I should actually show you, shouldn't I? Casio MX8V. I've no idea whether this one's worth having. Let's go and look that up. Someone's got one listed at £12.99. The ones that are listed are quite yellowed. So it must be older than this one. This is 2-way power. You can put batteries in it or use it with solar power or solar charge it. £14.90 someone has sold the grey version for, so that's definitely worth having. There we go, that was a nice pickup. A L'Oreal Pure Clay Glow Mask. Apparently it brightens, exfoliates 3 pure clays and red algae. That sounds delightful, doesn't it? On clean skin, apply a thin layer all over the face 2 to 3 times a week. Avoid the eyes and lips. Leave to dry for 5-10 minutes. Remove with a wet towel or warm water. It's new and sealed and it sells for about a tenner. What are you muttering back there? She's full of beans. Tell them why you're full of beans. Go on, Pub. Go on, Pub. She's going out to get messy. There's a whole plan, isn't there?
There is definitely a plan.
Yeah.
And Teddy got his head through the strap of the IKEA bag. And he was running around the house with it like a cake.
Super Ted. Super Ted was an actual person. Well, actual bear. Yeah.
Yeah. I did take off him in the end after I'd laughed.
Have fun.
I will.
Don't drink too much.
I will.
And don't have a kebab on the way home because I'm cooking a roast.
I won't do that.
Okay. I also got these 2 Orla Kylie tins, but they are a little bit the worse for wear. They're not not in fantastic condition. They've got scuffed corners. That one's got a little bit of rust. I don't know what I'm looking at. I may list them as a pair. This one's not too bad. This one's not as scuffed. It's a bit grubby, but it's not as scuffed as this one. So don't know. Don't know what I'm looking at for those. Not sure whether they're worth having. But when you think they were under £1 each, it's not the end of the world. And then a BT Studio 1500 telephone answering machine. So that was everything from Steve. Oh no, it wasn't. I went back. I realised when I got back to the car that I'd seen these on the table and wanted to buy them, and I'd gone to talk to Keith about how much money I owed him already, and then I'd forgotten to buy the plates, so I went back after I went to the car. These are Franco Giorgi by Quadrifoglio. Terrible Italian. Quadrifoglio. And they are the embossed fruit relief plates. I have 2 plates in good condition. I have 2 bowls in good condition and 1 bowl with a big chip. And it was £2 a lot. And you can get some quite nice prices on this Quadrifoglio stuff. Yeah, so that was £2. And then the other bits, let me just show you. I got a laundry basket. This is for me. I don't know if you can see. Moved into this bedroom and I want my laundry basket to be behind the door, but I had a soft laundry sack before that used to hang on the door. I don't have anywhere for that to hang, and I wanted a more rigid thing anyway, and so that's going to go behind the door. And I specifically wanted something that was a little bit flatter and narrower to fit behind the door. So when I saw this brand new £5, I'll have a, that's for me, I thought, and it was. From Sue's table, I picked up this Harry Potter 8 film set, which I was delighted with for £1 until I just opened it and checked it, and it has a disc missing. The second disc, the Chamber of Secrets disc, is missing, which is annoying. But I'm going to get in touch with Tom and see if Tom's got... Tom is the man for spares, so I'm going to see if Tom's by any chance got one of those. That was £1. And I got Billy Connolly, an audience with Billy Connolly for the car, 50p. It's still sealed, actually, but yeah, that's for me in the car. Bloody love a bit of Billy Connolly in the car. Also from Sue, a Le Creuset wine, sommelier wine pump, but it comes with 4... When you buy this, it comes in a set with 3 or 4 wine stoppers, and I don't have those. So I don't know how much it'd be worth on its own, but it's Le Creuset. It was £2. I thought it was worth a punt. Worth a try. Also from Sue, I only really bought off a few people this morning, a Bura daylight lamp, daylight light. These about 25 to 30 quid, and I paid £3 for that. She did have it, I know it works because she had it plugged in and turned on, but I'd have to plug it in and turn it on to show you. But it's very, very bright. And of course it's a sad lamp. It's for, and we're coming into sad season, aren't we? Seasonal affective disorder season is upon us. You watch my mood change. The last thing from Sue, which I nearly didn't buy and I'm still not sure I should have done, was this smoked frosted glass. They call it a dressing table set, but it's this one's actually 2 candlesticks, 1 lidded perfume kind of tureen thing, 1 little dish, and then the bigger tray. A dressing table set often has smaller trinket boxes and things, small trinket pots, but even so, that was £3, and I am denied about whether to get it or not. She was like, oh, I've got some bubble wrap, and I thought, okay, I will, but probably not a great deal of value, and probably maybe 25 quid, and it'll be an absolute arse to post, won't it? Probably regret that. And then my last 2 items for this haul are a Babyliss Big Hair, which was £3, from the chap in the corner who I rarely buy anything from. I rarely even bother to go look at his stuff, and I don't know why, because he's got a lot of stuff there, but I tend to think he's there every week, and so I tend to think his stock will be the same. But there you go. I should have gone a little sooner. There were £3 for that, and 50p for a Pampered Chef decorator bottle set. The only thing missing out of this is the cleaning brush. So the 3 bottles are in there, the nozzles are in there, the tips are in there, but there's no cleaning brush. 50p. 50p. And that's it. That, my friends, is the haul and all of the haul. I am much more inclined to do listing now I'm in this corner again. Now I've got space around me, now I can work. I've got an expansive workspace here that you can't see. Actually, I could turn that. Could I turn that? Anyway, there's an expansive workspace there that I can lay things out on. I've got a great bit for doing photos. I put my table up to do this haul because I'm not sure yet which direction I'm going to do hauls from, so I thought I'd try that today, but we shall see. I am much more inclined to do listing, so I'll get all of this listed either tonight or tomorrow. I'm going to cook a roast dinner in a minute, but yeah, I'll get all of this listed. There's a big pile of photography stuff here to go as well. And yeah, I think I'm back on track. I really need to pull my eBay back up to scratch because it's been difficult. Thank you for joining me for this one. As always, if there's anything you like the look of, drop me a line. I will do my best to reply. But I've been getting stuff listed so quickly that by the time people are messaging me, because this video goes out 8 days after the car boot sale, I go shopping on the Sunday, but it goes out the following Monday. And by the time people have been messaging me, sometimes the stuff is already sold because I've been listing it and it's been selling quick. So I do apologise if that's happened to you. But yeah, it's always worth emailing me if there's something you like the look of, or have a look on my eBay first, because the link is always in the description box. Thank you for joining me. I think I've said thank you for joining me about 6 times now. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next week for the next one. Take care. Bye for now.